The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the LA Chargers. And we are underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Gun. Cut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Jukes away from one. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Burrow from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
3rd down, give to Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Burrow on the play action. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Sends this to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
It's second down and 10.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. He finds Johnston, and he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. Herbert to throw once more. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
McConkey's got it again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2-yard line.
Go.
Hampton will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
Set. Green 80. Green hot. Green hot.
Herbert back to throw. The back's got it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Right 80.
The give on 2nd, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. Or you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. It's caught, Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go, here we go.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Gun. Got. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go. Got.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure, wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. Oh, he loses the football. And the Bengals get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go. 180.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
11 MT, take.
2nd down, looking for options. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. And cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Dump off caught by his back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Line. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go line. Ready?
To the air on third and long. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 21, Bengals 17.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Big 13. Big.
He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Cap.
Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. Here he goes again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Harris has the LA touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 17.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right 80.
Going play action here. Burrow headed out right. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Burrow out of the shotgun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver, and that makes it third down.
On 2. Here we go. Stop.
Throw here, third down. This connects with Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Kate.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. 12. 12.
To throw again. It's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert back to throw. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. 380.
Hampton has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Baylor top. 180. Go.
Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Dicker's extra point. He's up and good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 45.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. Third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, give to Hampton. Keeps himself upright. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
42. Bengals 25.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
11. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Evan McPherson.
He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and help out that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone.
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Ready.
Hampton now up the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Charger ball. The Bolts just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 27 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hampton trying the left side. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
Right, 80.
1st down, Burrow to throw. It is Cup, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got Kasicki complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bengals 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Dialing up a receiver screen. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
11, 11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. And oh, he got it! Interception! Dante Jackson takes it away.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Martinez. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
Bengals 39. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Set.
Now Martinez. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Set. Go.
Now run by Hampton. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout, and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out, and the Bengals get to it.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Running back, motioning right. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Burrow on first down. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Home trips right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to try another deep one here. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing the job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
On 1, ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow to the air now. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets out of bounds as that fake spike pays off with a surprise 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here.
Here we go, here we go.
One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.